Sukiya? No. That is incorrect. Google steered you wrong there. But what is Sukiya? That sounds like a Japanese. It's an Italian Italian vampire comic. Yeah, that's what it is. But what's it called? Sukiya sounds Japanese. What were the run years again? 1968 to 1982. 68 to 82. Italian vampire comic. Apparently very successful. The Italian vampire comics are all very provocative. That does not surprise me at all. Zora? No. I'm kind of curious. I might have to look up this comic now. Jacula? It is Jacula. Jacula is correct. Which might be worth your time looking into, though. Zora, Italian Zora La Vampira, is an Italian comic book erotic character from the 1970s. I think I've heard of Zora. I believe I've heard of Zora. Described as erotic horror fumetti. That's not, yeah, I've heard of the phrase fumetti. I don't know what it actually translates to, but I feel like fumetti is to comics in Italy what giallo is to horror movies, or a certain style of horror movie in Italy. All of these are described as erotic horror fumetti. I mean, yeah, it's Italy, but it's Rome, baby. They're not afraid to throw a little skin onto their blood. Wait, that's wrong. Reverse that. Super cute, but you're partial to blondes. Oh, she's a blonde vampire chick. Seems to literally mean funnies, but is interpreted as comics. Oh, okay. So fumetti is just like comics. Interesting. I did not know that. Blondes and redheads equal your downfall. Uh-oh. Most French reign of terror is Laurent de la Terreur. Oh, shit. Probably butchered the pronunciation on that, but... Since we only got one more on this side of the card, I'll just throw it out to you for free. What did the gothic rock band at first called Toes on Tail later become? Which is, again, a little bit more of an obscure one, but at the very least, I've heard of this band. Tones on Tail. I may have said that incorrectly the first time. They were originally called Tones on Tail, and then they changed their name to... They became old and then retired. Tail on Tones. Is that what I said? Tail on Tones? Or is that just what you're saying to fuck with me, because it's Tones on Tail? And I know I said it correctly the first time. Or the second time. Oh, that's your guess. No. No. That is incorrect. The new name is a singular word, and it does not begin with a T. Le Rang de la Terre is how it should be pronounced. Le Rang de la Terre. It's more a redneck flair than a French one, but I think it gets the point across. Listen, I'm not French and I don't speak French. I hear you pronouncing it in the other room, but I don't care. I got monsters to level up. Kalima's about to get a big boost. Eventually. We're also about to face a monster. Buongiorno. Oh, Inglorious Bastards. Wee Mon Potato? Excuse me? Oh, she's sleeping. She's crashed. Hang on, I can flip that card and have it... Wait, I've done the first one on that. And the second one. And the third one. Okay, the fourth and fifth questions are unread. Oh, what was the answer? Oh, did everybody give up? To the last one, what did the gothic rock band at first called Tones... Yeah, Tones on Tail later become? Metallica. Yep. Got it in one. It's totally Metallica. It wasn't, though. That was a wild Beethoven. I'll give you this one. I'll give you this much, Never. You got the first letter of the band right. Bauhaus. Yep. It was Bauhaus. Did you have to look that up? Of course. Yeah, I know. I haven't listened to a lot of Bauhaus, but I've listened to a little bit. They're kind of cool. More like definitely, yeah, the goth rock, and more like kind of like Typo Negative, but like more mellow. Then became a rap and hip hop band named Little Bauhaus. That's true. You'll be up front when you actually have to Google shit. I mean, fair enough. But yeah, I should probably do a deep dive on Bauhaus at some point. I did a deep dive on Typo Negative a while back. They got a lot of great songs. Some of which I had heard before, but a lot of them I hadn't. One more. We just got to kill this horny molesting tree, and then we'll have a boss to fight. Oh, coming back for more, I see. Can then feel even smarter when you actually know it. There you go. Get these batteries on. Okay. What Dean Koontz novel finds a beautiful writer chillingly stalked by a man she already killed? Everyone wants to be Lil. No one ever goes for long, gargantuan, or bifurcated. I know. We need more diversity. We need bifurcated Bow Wow. Well, some people, at least one person went for long, because Long John Silver. You got one. Watchers? No. It is not Watchers. I haven't read this. I haven't read many Dean Koontz stuff. I've maybe read 2 Dean Koontz books. Should probably read more. There's pretty like the one that I definitely remember reading. I think it was called like TikTok. It was real good. Like the ending kind of sucked, but I feel like that's That's a lot of, like, even, like, in Stephen King, a lot of times, like, the ending is just, like, a letdown. But I feel like Dean Koontz especially, like, it sets up, like, a cool premise and has the tension going through most of it, and then when it comes time to wrap everything up, it just kind of peters out. Oh, nope, but we got boss killing time, so you do a little of that, you do that, and then you just click everything, and then you click on top of the clicks, and you watch the motherfucker die. The boss pit slave. Watch him melt. When it gets low enough, you click auto progress so you can take full advantage of your skills. And see, there you go. Scorpion got an upgrade. Just remember a lot of people talking about Odd Thomas. I didn't read Odd Thomas, but I watched the movie, and the movie was very good. The kid who played Chekhov in the Abrams Star Trek movies. He's the lead in that. Mr. Murder is the only other one you can think of. It is not Mr. Murder. Dean Koontz has a lot of books. Like, Dean Koontz, like, low-key is probably, or at least at a time, was, like, toe for toe with Stephen King for the amount of books he put out. But yeah, I can't say anything about the book, but, like, the movie Odd Thomas was very cool. It is not Stalker. You were closest with Watchers. It does start with a W. Zombie Stalker? Wait, he has a book called Zombie Stalker? Because that's pretty hilarious. I may need to find that one. You were just guessing? According to a site, 45 full novels plus a number of shorts, adaptations, and so on. Damn. Whiskers? Wait, oh, Whisper. Okay, I was about to say, Whiskers is eerily close to being correct. Are you just listing W words? Randomly? Well, you got it on the second try. It's Whispers. Apparently knowing it was a W word was enough. You were hoping it was Wilma? G. Willikers. G. Willikers was the sequel to Whispers. We're looking for stuff in the 800 range. There you go. Another big old boost. And so yeah, what got boosted? Scorpion? Scorpion, yeah, it's his first level. Look at him go. Little robot scorpion bastard go. Is there more horror trivia? I mean, we're not even done with the card that I have pulled out, but slid under the TV a little bit. Makes it a little difficult to pick it up. But yeah, I'd say there's more. I'd say there's plenty more. Oh my god. There we go. Let's have those more easily obtainable, because it looks like we're going to need them. Is that 5 more? Alright, well, let's go. Okay. Name the ritual thought by many to be traditionally performed by naked witches meeting demons in wooded seclusion. Black Sabbath? The answer just says Sabbath, but I'd say that's close enough to merit a win on that one. Yeah, I'll confer with the judges. The judges being me, the judges say they'll allow it. But yeah, a Sabbath. Look at that. We finished a card. Oh, okay. We've done part of this card already. The music was it's like how did this musician die? Like that's all they are. Okay, that one isn't. I honestly can't remember if we did that one yet. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we didn't do this one. By drug overdose? No. The answer was heart attack. Bill Haley? Does anyone know who Bill Haley is? I don't. For the record. But yes, but in a match? Oh shit, you actually know Bill Haley? Well, that one doesn't count, yeah. How did Bill Haley's clock stop rockin'? Is the question. Yeah, I don't think we did this one. In 1995, what country hosted International Transylvanian Society of Dracula's World Dracula Conference? Bill Haley sang Rock Around the Clock. Oh, okay. That explains the phrasing of the question a little bit better. But if you don't know that Bill Haley was the guy who did that, then it's a little just kind of like, that's a little harsh. Romania seems the obvious answer. Romania is correct. You're on a roll. Oh, I gotta open the briefcase, man. Gotta see what's in the briefcase. Oh, look, more teeth. Okay, so that's 2 out of 5, so we got 3 more. Okay, we definitely did that one. Oh, I don't think we did this one. How long does a normal autopsy, including the diagnosis, take when done by an experienced pathologist with no interruptions? It's kind of an interesting one. Just keep asking history stuff? Well, it's not history, but, like, I guess, I mean, history of, like, autopsies and shit. 18 hours? No. No. You're over. 24 hours over. Way over. 2 to 4 hours. Answer says 2 hours. I will allow it. 2 hours. They want to get to the body in 18? Well, no, I think this is asking, like, just, like, the diagnosis and autopsy. Like, just that process. How long an experienced pathologist with no interruptions. Yeah, just to perform the autopsy. Apparently, an experienced pathologist with no interruptions, it'll take about 2 hours. Oh, more teeth. More teeth, please. Okay, coming up next. What goth rock band was founded by Roz Williams and a corruption of designer Christian Dior's name? You misheard the question. Oops. Does sound like they're constantly getting interrupted though. Like someone just pops in to ask them if they want to get in on ordering lunch, and then someone else pops in to ask them to sign a card for Bill. Repeat the question? Absolutely. What goth rock band was founded by Roz Williams and a corruption of designer Christian Dior's name? Is question 3 or 4? 3. Yeah, this is 3. I think. Or 4. I don't know. Deadly Death Dead? No. No idea. Fish is probably in a match and cannot answer. I mean, I'll give you Christian rock. So, Dristian Kior. Rock, Christian rock. So, I'll help you out here, Neff. Your first guess, Deadly Death Dead, one of those words is correct. And you basically have the other part of it. Christian Dead? Close! Rock, rock, Christian rock, Christian rock, rock, rock. That's just a Christian rock song. That's just the lyrics to a Christian rock song. Christian Deadly Death? I mean, here's the thing about Christian Death. He doesn't have a middle name. Christian Death. Hey, you got it! Yes, Christian Death. Christian Ding Dong Doodly Doodly Ding Dong Doodly Doo. Yeah, it's just, that's the chorus. It's the chorus of the other song. Okay. Christian... No, I think... Because, no, we had the last one on that card, and then... 2... 3, 4... Yeah, okay, so I think this is 5. With Ned Flanders at the lead. Who ends up killing Macbeth at the end of the play by Shakespeare? In other words, who kills Macbeth? Fate? No. He might have been fated to die, but like, who actually does the killing? According to this, it's an actual like character. Canmore? No. Not according to the card, at least. Of course, the card could also be wrong. I don't know how well they vetted these. Duncan? Does Duncan have a last name? McDuff? Is it Duncan McDuff? Because the answer on the card is McDuff. Yeah. Got in trouble after the school play because he bruised the kid playing Macbeth. Nice. Seconding Fish's guess. Okay, so Duncan's last name is McDuff. Okay, in that case, Fish got it. Your dad played him. I mean, you kind of had inside info for that one, but it counts. Again, I believe that is 5. I believe that gets us up to date. I gotta figure out a way of like, because originally I was just gonna read, not read these as questions for chat, but just as pieces of trivia, and then I decided want to be bothered with rephrasing everything in my head. So I just started asking the questions. So I got to figure out a way to like bestow rewards of some kind. Like I think there might be a way I can bestow channel points. So I might have to figure out how to do that so I can like dispense like some prize for getting these right. Getting your real history mixed with your Shakespeare. Oh well, yeah, they did specify the Shakespeare play. The King of Scotland. You could say he was killed by witches who messed with his mind and drove him to embrace his doomed fate. I mean, yeah. Outdamned Spot. The mom was your favorite. She was ridiculous. I don't know if I ever saw Macbeth. I probably have. At least some version of it. I don't know if I ever read it. I think in high school, like, there was a period where we were reading some Shakespeare. I think we had to read Romeo and Juliet, and then we watched the movie with Olivia Hussey, and then everyone in class freaked out because there's a scene in that where she's topless. And we were like, oh shit, boobs in school? What is this insanity? The best role in Macbeth is to play one of the many trees. I believe it. And then you've got Hamlet too, and like I get Hamlet and Macbeth confused because I think they're both about like some king who's fated to die and family drama. Like, are they basically like? Is this just me being incredibly ignorant about Shakespeare, or are they pretty much the same fucking story? Hamlet 2, the Porcine King. Oh shit. I feel like Shakespeare's not as amazing as they make it out to be. I think the problem with Shakespeare is that, and I like once like this was kind of like somebody finally like clued me into it, and I'm like, oh, I get it, and I also get why like it's nonsense now and it doesn't really go over that well. Like Shakespeare was, from how it was explained to me, very much kind of like the Joss Whedon of his era. So a lot of his shit was like layered in current events and references that in the time people got. Unfortunately, unless you have like a Cliff Notes version, which have a bunch of notes of telling you like, yeah, this line right here, this is why this is funny. This is why this is like a good line, because it pertains to like some social thing that was going on at the time and in the area. You don't really get most of it. So like I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's aged well because of that reason. Hamlet 3, Hamlet hits back, Hamlet 4, Hamlet in space with space sharks. Dude, sign me up for Hamlet 4. Not a huge fan of his stories. I mean, you got to say one thing for him. Like, despite like I feel like the stories themselves not aging well because they're so ingrained with like pop culture references from his era. Like, the dude's still getting quoted. Like there's so many quotable lines that have like gotten so deeply ingrained that you don't even realize it's Shakespeare that you're quoting, because it's just such a common phrase. Which that's pretty good, and that's pretty cool, and that's also like a testament to like how endearing or like how long lasting his work is. He also wrote for The Common Man with ribbing at the powers that be and famous figures, which was much yeah, exactly. But however many years later, when we don't know who the fuck any of these people are, or at least like the average reader doesn't know who any of the fuck these people are, it just right over the head.